Hello and welcome back to Train Fever, where we are looking at our passenger station in Newton-le-Willows, and it's looking quite crowded. There are quite a few passengers for us to move about and to make lots of profits of. Wow, and the textures are, I don't know, they're appearing out of nowhere. Anyway, last time we left off, we were just about to check whether or not our passenger lines are making any profit. Now we are going to find out. So let's go to the line manager over here, and well, I have pre-selected it because I couldn't wait, but as we can clearly see over here, the Featherstone tram lines both are making a profit. The Newton tram line, on the other hand, totally isn't making a profit. Now, this tram, which is the Newton one, still has to... oh my! I thought for a moment you ran someone over! Luckily for you, tram, you didn't. Wow, man, I really thought that he ran someone over. Anyway, we're gonna find out if you are gonna make any profit, but that's a clear no. So I guess the whole setup that we got over here in Featherstone just works a lot better. Now, I don't really see any passengers waiting anywhere. Maybe they're all inside. You don't have any passengers. You got 4 out of 5 though, so... yeah, I think this setup over here is clearly superior, so we are gonna run with the mixed setup then. Now we do need to get that sorted for Newton-le-Willows as well, but I'm looking at my cash and yeah, about our cash, huh? Now, where are you? You are about to deliver a big payload. Good! So, what we will do is we will wait for some money and then we will... well, actually, right now, it hasn't been that long in operation, you know, this whole setup with the trains. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time so that it can mature a little bit. Because right now I think we're not looking at the complete data. However, just at a first glance, it seems that the setup that we chose in Featherstone is clearly superior. But then again, I could be wrong on that one. Anyway, yeah, so financially we're a bit in the red. For the rest, I would say we're doing pretty okay. We got everything sorted. We're moving goods to Newton-le-Willows and to Featherstone. We're moving passengers to and fro. I don't think there is that much more that we can do for either town. So, the question is now, of course, where are we gonna go next? And I know exactly where we're gonna go next. Next is another town, and another town requires resources, right? Now, if we rotate the view a little bit and we zoom in, we have over here the town of Rayleigh. As you can see, the cargo item supply is 27. Now, I did some pre-work, you know, before I started playing, so I know kind of what I'm talking about. Being the tycoon and being clever. Over here, we see that the cargo is mostly supplied, which is exactly why we are not going to Stockton-on-Tees, because... well, we could go here, but the thing is, currently this is just doing dramatic. I mean, look at the Featherstone oil wells. We're barely making a profit over here. We got teeny weeny trains, and they still have to wait for their cargo. So, therefore, we're not going to Stockton-on-Tees, because the plan was that we would use this oil refinery to supply goods to Stockton-on-Tees, but look what we have over here. This freaking oil refinery is already supplying the town, and there's no real way to prevent this. So the only way we are going to get money from supplying this town is if we facilitate this very trade route. Rayleigh, on the other hand, isn't supplied, so we can choose from where and what goods we're going to deliver. Oh my good lord. Look at the freaking amount of passengers over here, and the train is like miles away. I mean, the train is just climbing the bridge right now. Oh my. Wow. It seems that our tram network is really kicking in though. This is absolutely freaking crazy. Look at that. This is insane. It really is. It is insane. I'm telling you. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, about the plan, huh? Relay. Now, what I want to do is to supply Relay with goods and also with passengers. So to get that working, we could either go from Featherstone or we go from Newtown Le Willows, and I think that this is the most favorable because we could supply Relay with either iron or steel or whatever we make over here, oil, or with wood. And the wood, I've seen an opportunity here because passengers, they need to go to Relay. Now, if we open up the contour lines, we can see that there is a slight hill over here. And if we just zoom in, you know, oh, it's actually a dent in the terrain rather than... No, look. See, there's a slight hill. We don't really want to just go, you know, traverse that hill. So what we want to do is we want to move around it. Since, well, the stations are both aligned like this, we can't just go like this, you know, or we would go right over the top of the hill. So we want to go around it. Now, if we go around it, there's this wood forest over here supplying wood, which we could then take to this sawmill, which we could then take to Relay, and at the same time, you know, over the same tracks, we could start carrying the passengers as well, which I think is a double win. Oh my good lord, Featherstone Station is absolutely exploding with passengers right now. This is freaking sane. 62? Our tiny train over here only got room for 30 passengers. That's only half of it. Oh my, it is clear that this setup over here is clearly superior because Newtown Le Willows doesn't even come close to the amount of passengers. My. Wow, yeah, crazy. I think we would even have to add like another wagon to this train and perhaps replace the locomotive as well with a faster one. Because, yeah, because... Anyway, so that's the plan, you know, because so now the thing is, this wood forest over here is already supplying wood to this station only by a tiny amount, so that this train can then carry it to the sawmill over here. There is a catch right now, because my plan was to have this wood being brought here by a truck and then have it be transferred from this very station towards the sawmill. So we wouldn't have to build another separate station, you know, it's all about keeping the costs down. However, what I fear is that would happen is that if we were to hook this up with a truck connection to this station, we're then getting the situation where all of a sudden this sawmill doesn't need to supply as much wood anymore because this one's taking over. I don't want that. So what we're going to have to do is, well, here's what we're gonna have to do. The moment I hook this up with a road connection, we're gonna have to make this train only deliver and not load anything. That's the only solution that I can think of that would prevent this forest from delivering to this very sawmill. Of course, it could always just travel by road, but then this sawmill has so much the advantage that... By the way, where is this wood going that I'm seeing wandering off over there? I don't know really. I think that's quite dodgy and sketchy. Anyway, yeah, so we got some building to do now. Yeah, we would need to do quite a big investment over here, and oh my, is the train? Yeah, the train is loading up folks right now. You know what? Maybe we need to save up some money first. I think it would be best if we start building when we have like a 2 million or something. So we're gonna see some nice shots, and then we're gonna be building. And I might, in the meanwhile, extend the length of certain trains even further. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, look at the massive amounts of cargo unloaded here, and look at our money. Now, I said we would go for 2 million, but in the end that didn't really happen. I mean, I just went for the 1 million, which should also be plenty, because we are making money like crazy right now. And why is that? Because of these lovely beauties that you might have seen as well during the cinematic shots. And what do we see over here? I mean, where are you going? Destination? Home. Which is over... where? Oh my good lord. Is that because our trains are too slow that they're actually walking over there? Wow, that's hilarious. You'll be home next morning. Anyway, there are a few things I've done. For one, I've extended all the trains a bit and added the more powerful locomotives on the most of them. All except this one really, because it doesn't really need it, I feel. It's good as is. So yeah, we're not upgrading this one, but the rest has been all upgraded, extended, and one thing that I'm now pretty certain of is that the tram setup, because they're trams, they're not buses, but the tram setup that we got over here is the more effective one. Now, all of our trams are making a profit, look, but it's clear that the Featherstone ones are making a lot more profit. And look, Featherstone is expanding as I speak. You have been witness of this. So yeah, this is clearly the better setup. Now then, what we need to do is we need to start building our next line, and we will start from over here. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna set up all the train lines, and well, basically we're just gonna have to do everything at once. Because it's all demand-based, it won't work if we do not have supply and demand. You know, it will only kick in once everything is set up and running. So that's going to require a lot of cash, and therefore we are going to need to leave the game running so that we can generate more. And yeah, now another thing that we need to do is we do need to enlarge this station and remove this depot. So yeah, there's a lot of building to be done, and we're gonna get to it right now. Alright, so the next station is upon us, but before we continue, I think you might have noticed a little bit of a jump in frames or something. I don't really know how it's gonna look, but here's what happened, and I hope my smooth editing skills will have you not notice a thing, but I have already done this. However, the game crashed. Yeah, it did. Some kind of stupid Steam pop-up notice thing popped up, which is what they do, these pop-up messages, and the game insta-crashed, including my recording. Now, the good news is that none of it was corrupted, but I did have to, do everything again from the old autosave, or the last autosave. Thank God for that feature, by the way. Now, you won't believe it, but because I had to check everything, and apparently, whilst we were recording, a patch was released. I kid you not. We're now playing a different version than when I started this video. And, this patch has actually brought some performance increases. Look, we can now just zoom around without the frames going down the crapper. In fact, it said in the patch notes that a lot of stuff has improved, and they said that they took the renderer, they made that one better, and they said that it first needed to render everything, and once everything has been rendered once, like it is right now, everything will run smoothly. So basically, all I need to do really is just move around the map a little bit and everything runs like a charm. Look, these frame rates were impossible in the previous patch, but we have them right now. Oh crap. Oh no, I must say, I totally lost where we were building. Anyway, the new patch also brought new features. I just briefly read the patch notes, but I think most of the notes were about optimizing the improvement of the performance. However, I don't really know what this is supposed to mean. Do we have a giant squid in the water or what? If this is a squid, it looks really weird. I don't know, but I think wow. Okay. Maybe those are height lines. Hold on a second. Let me just check something. Yeah, they are indeed height lines. Alright, interesting to know. I don't really know how that works out. Don't really know what it's supposed to be, but whatever. Anyway, another thing, there's quite a few more things they did, like add, ease of life things, but they haven't added any notable things. So there are a few bug fixes, a few crash fixes and whatnot. The big thing is the performance increase, which, makes me very happy. But anyway, so just to get that out of the way, a quick service message. We get updates during the videos. Now, what we were doing was deciding where our station should be. So we're gonna open this up, and we see that all of the industry is over here. So, I guess the best spot for a station would be right next to the water side, preferably. Well, see, here's the thing. What we're gonna have is a station, and we're probably gonna have a station that has the road entrance over here, so that the train tracks can all be on the water side. However, I need to build that with expansion in mind. So, let's see. If we were to build this station, let me just see here. Alright. I think I got ourselves a plan. So, let's finish the final section of the tracks that we're gonna need. Alright, well, I think that we now have ourselves the, well, basic line set up. So, what we're gonna have to do right now is we're gonna have to change the, let's see over here, I think it is Newton Llewellyn's goods, Newton goods, that's the one. Right, you need to be changed right now, so that... Hold on a second, why are you not... Right, that's odd. All the cargo has moved to this platform. I guess that must have happened because of the patch, really? I don't know, that's quite odd. Anyway, yeah, this has also been changed. This whole depot thing there is kind of like new, really. And, well, I must admit that, you know, maybe I should have read the patch notes a little bit more careful, but they have fiddled around with the stuff here, so... Anyway, yeah, this is the route that we need to change things, and Newton Widow's sidings, we're gonna change this to... Well, I just want to have things be dropped off there. Okay. I guess that's not an option then? Huh. That's odd. Okay. No loading isn't an option. Well, fine then. Balls, that might actually come to haunt us, but... Now well, we'll have to see how this pans out. For now though, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to set up a few new lines. So, let's get into that. New line, this very station towards this miles away station, all the way over there, yes. We're gonna call this, well, we could call this Newton Wood, but I believe we already have something like that, so we're gonna call this, I think this town was called Rayleigh, right? Yeah, we can see that over here. Oh, balls. Yeah. Rayleigh West. Rayleigh Wood. That's how we're gonna call it. Right. We're gonna set this to full load, and that should be about it. And then we're of course going to need a train. Now, during the construction in the old patch, we actually got ourselves a new well, not locomotive, but a new wagon, which is called the Bavaria car. This can carry a significant amount more passengers, and it also has a higher top speed. However, the current one is still sufficient, and I don't think we should just, well, you know, replace everything just because it's new. No, I think we should replace everything because if we need it, and not the other way around. So we're not going to use this just yet. Of course, new trains will use the Bavaria car, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna get ourselves a Borsig, and we're gonna have a goods wagon for the wood. What would be wisdom to start out with? Seeing how it's quite long, we're gonna go for a 3-wagon haul at the start. I think we could even go with a 4-wagon haul at the start. Yeah, I guess that would do really, 4-wagon haul. So there we go. New powerful locomotive. Then, of course, what we're also going to need is another line over here, which is gonna go from this very station towards over here, there. Right. We're gonna call this Rayleigh. Oh, let's remove the line 1 bit. Rayleigh Goods. I know, the originality is astounding, but anyway, then we need a train for that one, and that is going to be you, and I'm just gonna give you 3 wagons for now. We'll see how that does. Right. That seems to be pretty sorted. Now, because there's demand right now, or at least there's going to be demand soon, the production should start to build up. Should, I say. Is there any wood be going towards... No, nothing as of yet. But look, see, we see production over there. So everything's going to be fine. Now I do need to set this to full load any, really. So that the train doesn't just run about aimlessly and empty, because that is going to be costly. What we are now also going to do is improve the movement of goods over here at... Hey, hold on a second. I think that we have dubbed something up. Newton goods. Load if oh no, wait. Yeah, you are the other train, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, derp. Anyway, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna have you hook up with trucks, which will be actually the first proper auto vehicles that we're gonna use. So let's see, right? We need a cargo station. I guess that's this one. I don't really know. We're gonna find out. I guess this is this one. Then there, which we would then need to bring to over here. Now, mind you, this is the very first time ever of me that I'm playing around with trucks for cargo in this game. I have no experience with this whatsoever, so it's going to be interesting for both you and me, I hope. Now, you, huh? We need to get ourselves a line going, which is, well, you, then to Willows North, and then to this one, I guess. Right, and we're gonna call this the Newton Wood Transit. There, Newton Wood Transit. Right. And I think what we would need to do is we would need to get ourselves quite a few road trucks for this. Now, what can you carry actually? Oh, you can carry, you are an omni vehicle, the horse wagon. Fine, that's good. Let's just buy 4 of them. In fact, you know what? Let's buy 5 of them. It's quite a distance, they're not that fast, so... And we are going to set this to Newton Wood Transit. Wait, what? You're unable to find a path to a stop? How's that so? There most certainly is a road. Okay, well, issue. How are we going to deal with it? The goods can find a road, so why would that be an issue? Now, can I open up the vehicle tab over here somewhere? You are not assigned to anywhere. If I just assign you by hand, Newton Wood Transit, set line, unable to find path to stop? Would we perhaps require proper roads? I think we might actually have to, come to think of it. I think this might not suffice. We might need a small street then. Null segment? What? A null segment. Okay, what is that exactly? So my great plans are going to ruin, really. Okay. Not enough space. How? No. How about if I upgrade from over here? It doesn't allow. So, hold on a second. I can't upgrade. Apparently. No. It does allow me to make junctions, but I can't really... Oh, wait. I need to upgrade. Right, let's use the proper tools this time, right? Balls. So this is what I would need to do. Ah, it's not that expensive, so why don't we, right? I mean, if this is all really that it's taking... I mean, look at that. That didn't cost that much. Right, let's try it again this time, huh? We have you. Can you now find your way towards... Set line? No! What? So I wasted... hold on a second. Maybe I would need a waypoint. I don't know if that's the case. Large bus station. Large... Hold on a second. I haven't really looked at these ones. Tram station. Maybe we need this one instead? I don't know. We're gonna try and find out, really. Let's see. Clearly, I am well prepared here. Now, the route should still be the same. So, can I now set this line? Unable to find path to stop. Well, the path is there, so it's not like the stop is the issue. What I'm thinking is that we've used the wrong type of station, really. So instead, we're also gonna get this one over here. Oh, come on now. Don't disappear on me. There, right. We'll quickly hook this up to a road. Yes. Okay, so retry again. Does this work right now? Set line? No. I don't get this. I honestly don't get this. Maybe it is because traveling through these routes or something. I don't know really, but this ain't good. For some odd reason that fails to... Or is this a tram? No, this is a road depot. I just don't get it really why this one is not it's not accepting it. I honestly don't see the reason for it. There is a clear path. Maybe it is too long or something. Maybe we would need it to... Alright, you know what? Maybe the distance is indeed too long. We're gonna have it visit this station as well then, which wasn't really the initial intent, but fine. Add a station from over here. You know, right in between there. Alright. So, now that we have this, can we now set it then? Yes, we can. Alright, so it was indeed too far away. Great! Well, alrighty. Let's assign all vehicles to the Newton Wood Transit. There. And they should now all just pretty much be released. And hopefully we will now see the goods from over here be moved towards this station and then brought via these trucks. At least that's the plan. Right then, now how's your production going? Oh, you're still at 4, so we won't see this forest production increase just yet. But I don't know really, I mean we should also see cargo waiting here at some point, so I don't really know how this is gonna turn out. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, looking at our money, we're not doing that. Oh, never mind. We just got a crap load of money. Right then, now, oh my good lord, passengers are absolutely insane right now. Yeah, and over here, just the whole the moving of passenger business is just doing phenomenal, really. Over here, how you doing? Oh yeah, this is absolutely going completely down the crapper, this is. I don't think that this is going to produce anything at all anymore. If that's going to be the case, then we might as well remove this one, actually. It doesn't really serve any purpose. Well, other than costing us money, of course. That's no good. Now, over here, is there any wood going outwards towards... I mean, I know there's some waiting over here. You probably got... Yeah, you got like... Oh, hold on a second. You got goods. You don't need goods. Oh, balls. You need wood. Right. So you are... Hold on a second. You are serving the... I need a line manager, but then for a railroad. You are serving the relay wood, and you need to full load... Oh, that wasn't really what I needed, but You need to full load any, really, which was what you were standing at. Right, I guess it doesn't really matter that much because it would just improve the time that this one's having right now, because it's 15 minutes, which is really, really long. Oh, and it seems that this station also isn't really accepted for moving the goods to and fro. Well, so far not so good then, I guess. We just, or are you gonna go towards this station now? Are you or are you not? No, clearly you're not. Right, well, what are we doing wrong here? If we take a look at this line, the road line, it should say something about the frequency. And there is no path. How on the whole... Just... Wait, what? How come there's no path? Really? There is a path. The others are using it. I just... balls, right. You know what? Just go to the depot. All of you. Look, see, there clearly is a path. Right. Seeing how the well, you know, the goods can get there on their own. Screw this whole plan. I don't really know what's going on here. Why it isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing, but maybe it has to do with the fact that we're using trams over here, and maybe trams and goods don't mingle that well. That could be the case, really. I don't know, of course. If that's so, then the solution to this problem would be to just add it as a tram lane. You know what? We're gonna try that. And if that doesn't work, then, well, then I don't know. Yeah, I honestly don't. But for now, though, I just want to take a quick look. Look, goods, you know, all taken care of. Wood over here. Well, there's still quite a bit, but this is going down to reasonable levels. Over here, passenger train coming right about now, and there's 38 passengers, but you have a capacity for 42. All is good. Now this one's, well, pointless really. So basically, we got ourselves quite a profitable endeavor going on. You are increasing your production. Let's see that we're doing remarkably well for ourselves. Now, we're gonna set this to be a tram line. So all of them are going to the depot. We're gonna sell all of it. And first of all, we need to remove you and get the tram version of that one there. And then the same over here, pretty much. We just need to get ourselves the tram version of this one there. Then we're gonna add those tram lines, and then we should be in good business, really. So let's see. How do I add tram tracks? It should be, yeah, this one, right. How could I forget? I've done it here already. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted, you know. Still got a cold, so I'm not as sharp as I usually am. Oh, that's definitely bugging them out. Look at that. The road vehicles don't like it to be on tram tracks, it seems. They absolutely don't. Look, see? They're all spazzing about. Now, just enter over here. Wow, they're even stacked. Yeah, I mean, you were stacked on top of each other. That certainly isn't good. Right, now you enter, and, well, we will just sell. Can I sell you? Yeah, this is what I need to do. It's not really that much money, so not much is lost, not much is gained either. But hey, now, tram depots. This one. Right. Horse tram. Can only carry passengers. You've got to be absolutely kidding me. Derp, big derp. Right. We are going to remove the stations. Remove. Yikes. Oops. That wasn't the intention at all. Let's hook that quickly back up together. Herp-a-derp. Right, can I actually downgrade this? Yeah, I think I can, so it doesn't look so weird. There. This is what I should have done. There. Look, everything is back to normal again. We do not need any of those stupid tram tracks. I think if I just do it like this, then all we're removing really is the tram tracks. Right. So, well then, huh? I guess this whole experiment learned me a thing or two that this isn't really compatible as of yet. It also learned me that... Wait, is the cargo? No, that's still enabled. But I guess this still has to kick in again right now. It also learned me that maybe I should test things more thorough next time. Yeah, look, and there's still tram tracks over there. Don't want those. Let's see. Keep tram track. No. So I guess now we're removing the actual tram tracks. Right, it's all maintenance that I would have otherwise had to pay. So there we go. I think it would be nice to kind of like place the roads back there. But otherwise, yeah, a lesson or two learned over here. Anyway, how are you doing when it comes to production? You have a production of 4. We need to deliver more wood. Right, which is all down to you, but you are increasing your production. So I guess that this is just a matter of time before this will become profitable. Now, the next thing is of course to get ourselves the passengers from Newton-le-Willows over to Rayleigh. But that will be a thing for next time when we play more Train Fever.